and welcome to the Hero Breakdown, where we put a hero under the magnifying glass to give you all of the tools that you need to help you on your journey. This time, we'll be taking a look at Ormar, the Berserker, who you can acquire with gold or vouchers through the in-game store. Ormar is a warrior tank who specializes in diving into the battle and locking up enemies with a CC-oriented kit. Whilst he's listed as a warrior tank, Ormar can be played in a more supportive role, which is what we're focusing on today. Let's take a look at what makes this outrageous Viking so brutal. Gut Punch is Ormar's passive. When Ormar deals damage, he has a chance to stun his target and deal percentage HP damage. This has a 4-second cooldown. Even a Berserker has limits. Unstoppable is Ormar's first ability. This is how he dives headfirst into the action. Ormar dashes forward and enhances his next normal attack, dealing additional physical damage and knocking the targets into the air. Despite looking like he's come out of a Norse mythology textbook, this grizzly boy has swagger, and that's the name of his second ability. Ormar smashes the ground around him, dealing physical damage and slowing enemy movement speed by 50%. Each cast of swagger gives Ormar a stack of fighting spirit. The fourth stack of this will trigger Ormar's passive, Gut Punch. Walking Tool is Ormar's ultimate ability. He swings his mighty hammer in a circle, dealing physical damage to all in his proximity. He's dealing damage, so guess what can be triggered? That's right, his ultimate ability can also trigger the Gut Punch. As I mentioned in the start of this video, we're taking a look at a more supportive Ormar. As such, partner up with your marksman and head to the Dragon Lane. Make sure you're looking for ways to either initiate fights or disengage, depending on how strong your marksman is comparatively to the lane opponents. So be sure to be in between your marksman and your enemies. In addition to this, once you have control of your lane, look to roam up to the river and go to gank for your mid laner. Let's give you some brothers to join you in Valhalla and share the glory of battle. Valheim. This marksman can use his mobility and CC to keep a safe distance or follow up on your initiations. Better yet, once he gets enough attack speed under his belt, the pair of you can chain CC your targets for days. Superman. Superman likes to roam, a lot. If you can convince the Man of Steel to come and join you in battle, his ace abilities can help shred through the enemy targets. Also, he's faster than a speeding bullet, so don't worry about him falling behind. Being able to trigger Gut Punch is core to playing Ormar. It's mostly down to RNG, but you can control when it will trigger by using swagger. If your team is setting up for a fight, use swagger on jungle camps or minions to build up stacks of fighting spirits. You can then start the fight with a guaranteed stun. When used on multiple enemies and followed up with a walking tool, that should be a one fight for you and your team. Unstoppable can be used to both engage and to create some distance between you and your opponents. If the situation starts to go south, use this ability to create some space. If your pursuers use their own to further close the gap, use the enhanced normal attack Unstoppable gives you to knock them up and then keep moving. You may be playing Ormar in a supportive role here, but you're not going to be building him like a support. Spear of Longinus will allow you to reduce enemy armor on every hit. It's going to reward your team for your aggressive plays by making the enemy easier to kill. If you're planning on getting down and dirty with your opponents, Mail of Pain is a great item to help add another layer to your damage. This armor will reflect a portion of the enemy's normal attack back at them. If they attack you, they're just gonna die faster. If the enemy has a strong source of magic damage, Medallion of Troy is a great option to negate this, giving you magic resistance and a magic shield. This item will bolster your resolve and deter any wizardry that comes your way. There are a few items that we recommend. Always remember, you should be flexible with your item builds. No two games are the same, so pay attention to what your opponents are building and buy accordingly. That's about all the time that we have today. Stay tuned on our social media channels for more hero breakdowns, top 5 plays, and spotlights. We'll see you on the ladder.